I think is unconscionable, and it will be seen as having been negligent to have not taken some precautions in case these things matter.
One bank has fallen, a pretty big bank. Could that sort of lead to a domino effect, or likely not? Or what's that? If you can unpack that for us.
Well, there's a lot of reasons to think that it will not spread. In that, again, this bank was very differentiated from most banks whose name most people know, in that it was predominantly commercial. They had to market their portfolio in a way the banks that are more consumer oriented will not. So there's a lot of reasons to hope that it won't happen. However, again, having made that mistake of just basing things on hope, thinking about the best outcome, I think, John Henry, that it is unconscionable for anyone who is a steward of capital, whether it's of your own family or if you're a financial advisor guiding the lives of so many people who are dependent on your advice. I think it's unconscionable, and it will be seen as having been negligent to have not taken some precautions in case these things matter. Mm-hmm. It's not that they sell everything and just buy the metals, not at all. But we would say to have no metal exposure, which is what is the case for most Americans today. Estimates are less than 1% of Americans have begun to prepare for an uncorrelated, for a market transition here that will benefit gold as an uncorrelated asset. Less than 1%. So we think that people will be remorseful at having known, after this plays out, that it was so easy to diversify just a portion of one's wealth in the metals, that we hope we're wrong. We don't need it. And let's just take a step back. If an investor puts in 10 to 20% of their wealth into gold, which is what we think history has clearly shown is an appropriate amount to offset market corrections. So let's say they put in that type of an allocation. John Henry, an investor really still wants to hope that they lose money on their gold. Why would I say that? Because the gold is the hedge to your portfolio. It's the smaller portion. But it's like the rainy day policy that if there is a problem, you're not left out with nothing to protect yourself with. It's the portion that thrives. So we hope we're wrong. History suggests that it is critical for people to have this allocation in light of what we're seeing going on in the various debt metrics. And so that's why we just want to say to families, even pray about it. Ask the Holy Spirit to guide you, as we know there are so many believers watching this, and do a little research on your own. Look into history. Ask yourself, why is it that every time there's been a debt crisis, gold and silver have worked in protecting families and protecting wealth? And then if you come to a conclusion that it makes sense, don't procrastinate. Get yourself ready, be in place, and we think you'll be very happy down the road.
Indeed. Just so that our viewers know, we're going to admit it freely, we're in a partnership with Drew and St. Joseph's Partners, his company. But that's because it was a very providential relationship, how that happened. We were actually looking to get into this to provide our viewers with a company that was reputable. And Drew called because he was an advertiser with LifeSite anyway. And that's how we got to talking. So that was, to me, it was really providential. And it's not about getting you to invest to profit LifeSite or something like that. It's actually more about getting you to invest to protect yourself. So that's what we're after here. Look at St. Joseph's Partners because they're trustworthy. You know Drew now. And they're also very competitive. So, but that really is a portion of it, sure. But this is actually for you to realize the times that we're in, because they are concerning. We do have to prepare. Hi, everyone. This is John Henry Weston. We hope you enjoyed this program. To see more like it, be sure to hit the subscribe button below to get all the latest content from LifeSite News. Check the links in the description to read more and connect with us on social media so that you can stay up to date with all the latest life, family, faith, and freedom news. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you.